this is something that I published at Plan Resign yesterday, part 2. I mean, it was in response to a movie that there was an ad for, like at the top of the page of the website, the first page of the website for YouTube. I mean, this is actually a picture. This is a picture of this is drawn. Like the thing next to it is real. The car next to it's real, and then this entire thing is drawn onto the pavement, which is kind of cool. But when I just happened to be looking at that sort of art yesterday, which is like there's a lot of chalk art that's done that way, you know, like on pavement, on sidewalks, that looks three-dimensional. And when I saw this, it just made me laugh, and I added a YouTube link to My Heart Will Go On. But I mean, I thought about it for a minute. I thought about it, you know, after I did it, I thought about it last night, and I was thinking, all right, well, I wonder if it's going to make people think that I'm like adopting conglomerate tactics for how I treat people, except that I'm not. I mean, Titanic, you know, has the car scene. You know, it is also about it also is specifically about something that happens on the ocean, right? And so this is a sort of thing that could have been like published, you know, if you're trying to say something sort of about the same people, you know, maybe for like before the conglomerate, right? Being like, I don't like Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he's really mistreated me, you know. I mean, I think there are a number of women who could say that about him, you know. Lots of women out there who have been mistreated by him, and I was just kind of the one that actually said really, you know, said something about it. And look at what's happened to me because of it. Look at what has happened because I said, no, you can't treat me like this. You cannot, right? And that was 3 years ago and counting. And you know, people have made their, you know, the president got elected by joining in with the abuse and perpetrating other types of abuse. You know, and it's just disgusting, really. The entire thing is sick and evil and wrong. You know, I mean, he made friends with Hollywood. The president did, and other people tried to do the same thing by agreeing to be, you know, horrifically abusive. But this is the kind of thing where I'm talking about, which is keep things in context. Right? Keep things in context. You know, if there's a story that you have to report about something that has to do with water, you know, report it, but just don't make it about something else. If there's a story that you have to report about something that has to do with, you know, fish, report it, but you don't have to make it about something else, or look for stories that have things like, you know, those things in them to try to make them about something else, and then like put them on the front page, you know, over and over and over and over and again for weeks. You know, just report the news, or just talk about your movie, or, you know, have like just make normal is not a bad thing, right? But sexual harassment really is. Sexual harassment really is.